I'm back. And the reason I've been gone is simply because I've been gaming hard on the classic servers. And after some time playing on it, I think I could give a somewhat good opinion if you should play Season of Mastery. So grab your bag of Doritos, fill up your 7-Eleven 2007 World of Warcraft cups, and do me the itty bitty tiny favor of hitting that juicy subscribe button, because more than 50% of you aren't subscribed. It's not like I'm asking a lot, for fuck's sake. Do the changes really matter? Now, for those of you not in the know, Season of Mastery is classic WoW with changes to raids, experience, PvP, more mining nodes / herbs, and a significant decrease in sexual harassment in the workplace. So overall, big changes. But do these changes make enough difference to really change the game? Well, for the 40% increased experience from quests, I really do think it has changed the game a bit. You see a way smaller number of people looking to spam dungeons, and most are actually out in the open world grouping up and doing quests, grabbing dungeon quests when available, and then doing the dungeons. The world really does feel more alive. And although you do get more experience, it still does feel like classic WoW leveling, and it'll take some time to hit max level. As for the changes in nodes, it is very noticeable. You'll be able to farm whatever you need fairly easily, and with servers having layers to help with population, it makes it even easier. I found that with increased nodes to herbs especially, that it was very easy to level it up while leveling. I didn't have to go out of my way to get it done. On top of this, they made changes to the nodes themselves, so you have a chance to get extra items. For example, high-level herb nodes actually have a chance to give Black Lotus, or mining nodes have a chance to drop Elemental Fire, meaning across the board, consumes are going to be cheaper along with other items. And we'll be seeing flasks go for way cheaper as well. Which brings us into raiding, because that was the point in cheaper flasks. Are the changes to the raid significant enough to the point where you would be okay doing it all over again and feel like it's new? Sadly, we can only speak on Molten Core and Onyxia as of right now. But these raids do have changes that breathe fresh air into them, and the difficulty has gone up a degree. But it's not an overhaul of the bosses. It's essentially the same bosses with mechanics either beefed up or extra mobs added in, making it harder but not necessarily something new. The changes for sure are a nice change, and will spice things up here or there, and I am pretty curious to see what they will do in other raids, specifically Nax. Now it is a must that I talk about this, even though I have in several of my other videos. But the hardcore community is 100% another reason to play Season of Mastery. The hardcore community focuses on making a character and limiting themselves in several ways, the biggest one being that if your character dies, you have to delete them and start over. Which is pretty insane. More insane is that they have plans to clear content as hardcore players, with the event right now being the Road to Ragnaros. 40 people trying to clear a raid without dying at all. Boy, I'd be so pissed if I lost my character because Johnny accidentally pulled trash because he was distracted by his mom giving him a plate of dino nuggies. But these mad lads are going to attempt it, and probably attempt to do other raids as hardcore too. Although Veil's gonna suck in Blackwing Lair. If you get the bomb, it's like a 100% death, so you better just pray it's not you. Either way, it's an awesome community-driven challenge that you can join in on, and it really does feel like playing a new version of the game. One mistake, and you could lose your character. I'll have any information for that in the description below if you're interested. So do these changes make it worth playing Season of Mastery and ultimately doing Classic WoW again? Well, I'm going to use a metaphor for this, so hang in there. Season of Mastery is like vanilla ice cream, but with chocolate syrup on top. It's a bit more than just regular vanilla ice cream, however once you pass the chocolate, it is once again just vanilla. So if you love playing Classic WoW, then you'll love Season of Mastery, because you'll be getting your favorite bowl of ice cream but with some chocolate on top. And if vanilla isn't your favorite flavor, then there are plenty of other bowls of ice cream you can have. God forbid you actually enjoy butter pecan though. Anyhow, I hope this helped clear up Season of Mastery, and I do have to say that I'm personally loving it. We actually just started our first farm for SOM, and we're doing 50 hours of Big Mouth clam farming, and if you're interested in watching that, I'll be streaming that over on my Twitch. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button or the dislike button, even though it doesn't really matter anymore. And if you want to see more from me, then hit that sub button. Make sure you have a great day, and peace. I found that with increased nodes to herb specific damn it, dude, I can't say it specifically. Fuck.